back to Everything's Plastic. Today we have another Masters of Universe Origins line figure review, and this is Jitsu. This is the first Origins figure I bought in a long time, not because I don't want to buy them. They're pretty hard to find where I live, but I usually grab them when I can. Our Walmarts are pretty terrible. Way behind on a lot of toys. This is wave 7 and it's just hitting the shelves now. Let's get a closer look at the packaging. Obviously, I think you guys are all familiar with the packaging on these. Pretty bare bones. There's some more figures from the line. I still don't have Sorceress and Buzz Off. We have a closer look at the artwork on the back. Here's Jitsu fighting off He-Man and Skeletor lurking in the background. I've said a million times, I really love the artwork on the back. So that's it for packaging. Let's crack this guy open and get a closer look. Okay, now Jitsu's out of the package. And like the rest of the line, he comes with some instructions. So if you are unfamiliar with the line, all these circles are removable parts. They just pop out and you can actually swap them out with pretty much every other figure in the wave. So you can get pretty creative with these. Here's a closer look at the front of the comic book. Jitsu on the front. Smacking the crap out of Buzz Off. And I forget this guy's name. Oh my god, I forget his name. I'll just quickly flick through the pages just to give you guys a idea of what's inside. There's no words, but pretty cool artwork. Back of the comic book shows some other figures in the line. Same figures that are on back of the packaging. So let's get a closer look at Jitsu. Take his weapon out of hand. So pretty cool head sculpt on this one. Pretty cool detail, pretty clean paint application on the face. Clean paint application on his hair, eyes, beard, mouth. Oh, works. Pretty cool paint application on his overall chest piece, armor, breastplate, whatever you want to call it. Pretty clean paint application on his armband. And I like the shiny metallic look on his hand. It's pretty awesome as well. Yeah, overall everything's pretty clean until we get down to the boot. When we get down to the boot, you can see some overpaint here. But other than that, this guy is pretty clean overall. And I'm sure this removes just like the rest of the figures in the wave. Just snaps off here, a little clip. The head pops off pretty easy if you did want to remove it. I'm pretty sure you guys are all aware, but this is the same body mold, shoulders, arms, legs, and trunks, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, a lot of reuse with these figures, but that's okay. So I've never noticed this before. I'm not sure if you picked it up on camera or not, but there's a lot of black paint missing from his hair. Just gonna pop his breastplate back on. Pops on nice and easy. Just snaps in here, snaps in here as well. Let's say it snaps in easy, and then I struggle to get it in. There we go. Headless Jitsu. Pops on nice and easy. Let's take a minute or so to go over articulation. So his head goes back this far, down this far. You do have some side to side. You get your full rotation. Shoulder goes up this far. Goes all the way around. You do have your single jointed elbows that go up this far. You do have nice rotation here. His wrist goes all the way around, back and forth. This hand over here, there's no wrist articulation, but it does spin all the way around. You do have full rotation at the waist. His legs go out to a complete split. Those kick forward this far, back this far. We have single jointed knees. There's rotation at the knee as well. You got your boot cut. Ankles go back this far, forward this far, and all the way around as well. Pretty standard articulation for these, which is not bad for a $15 figure here in Canada. I don't mind chalking out $15 for these guys at all. I forgot to mention too, you do get a full rotation if you wanted to with his leg here. It's pretty stiff, but it is possible. But looking at the back of the box, I thought we were going to get some like chopping action, some spring-loaded arms or something like that. It's pretty clear now that I got excited over nothing, man. I thought, because we did have some spring-loaded action with Ram Man. Pushed down, the guy popped up and everything else. So I was kind of expecting the same way. I was expecting like a little chop. You know, you pull your arm up like this and it'll chop down. And the same thing for this. I figured maybe there will be a rotation, some kind of spring in his waist there, so when you come back, he would chop forward with a sword. Well, kind of disappointed. I am not going to lie about that. I may be 38 years old, but I'm still a kid at heart, and who doesn't love spring-loaded action figures? A closer look at his sword. No paint or anything on this one, just an orange plastic mold. Still a pretty cool design overall. I like it. Let's do two comparisons here. Let's do a comparison to another figure out of the line. This is the vintage head sculpt He-Man. I use this one a fair bit in my reviews, mainly because this one's usually downstairs for some odd reason, and my He-Man display is upstairs. This is an awesome Skeletor figure as well. This is from the Revelations toy line. This guy is about 7 inches, and obviously these are 5.5 inches. So overall, they're pretty much the same scale. Like I mentioned before, it's all the same parts on these as well. So we'll do one more comparison just because this guy is nice and close, and this is the awesome Triclops. Love this figure. Can't get enough. One of my favorite ones out of the line so far. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Not much else to say about this figure. Wish there was some spring-loaded action. Other than that, the figure looks great. Paint application is great. Obviously, articulation is decent for what it is. So overall, I'm going to give this guy a 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty cool character overall, man. Don't regret buying this one whatsoever. And obviously, this big chopping hand is pretty badass, man. Look at that. I think we all like shiny things. I know I do. That wraps up our review, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my rating of 8.5. Know what you think of this figure, and let me know if you collect the line. Still missing a lot of figures from this line, but slowly coming across them one by one. And as always, if you like our video, don't forget to click on that like button. And if you like our content, you haven't subscribed, and you want to help our little channel grow, don't forget to click on that subscribe button as well. We're getting pretty close to our goal of 400 subscribers. Any help getting there would be greatly appreciated. Once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting and stay safe.